Hello there, so I want to talk to you about power. I'm having this really interesting experience of being taken offline, not doing healing work for other people and focusing on healing myself, and that's a very powerful thing to do for sure. But there's a couple of things that we have, all of us, that is really well to be aware of, because we are aware of the fact that there are these ever smaller number of people that seem to be having more and more power over us, in terms of you've got these massive companies and they're collecting our data and using it for things without our control and consent, like Facebook, Amazon, Google, all the rest of them. Well, I want to focus on the power that we do have. So one of the most obvious ones, which I mentioned before, is we've got the power of whatever money we have, how we choose to use it, what we choose to spend our money on. That's a really big power that we got. And my personal preference is I like to always give my money to the small business people, to sole traders and small enterprises, because they're like the rest of us. They're not the ones that are causing all the problems. So that's one thing we can do. We can give our money to the small traders, and that is actually taking power into our own hands and not giving it to the big multi-corporations. That's one thing we can do. Another thing we can do with our power is to do with our thoughts. So when we come across all the drama on the media, all the talk of world war, this, that and the other, and this crisis and that crisis, what we can do is we can keep our power and say it to ourselves: where am I? I'm right here, right now, in this body. I'm breathing, I've got senses, I can look out into the world around me. This is my power, and I can let go of any of these mind controlled preoccupations that get voices onto us through the media, the mainstream media, and say, no, I'm having none of it. I'm going about my day, doing my thing, and I will not comply with any of that nonsense, because actually my reality is right here, right now. I take a breath in, I breathe out, I notice my surroundings, I'm aware of what's going on around me, wherever that may be. And I can use my power to walk away from a place I'm less comfortable and move to a place where I'm more comfortable, if that's what I choose to do. So that is my advice in terms of power. Let us take the powers that we do have into our own hands. And finally, feelings. It's so easy to get caught up in feelings, isn't it? And it's helpful to remember that feelings simply flow through us. They don't belong to us. They're not ultimately my feelings, your feelings, because we know we all get exposed to mind control. When you've got to watch any advert on any screen to see how the mind control is always there trying to hook you in. But when we put the screen down, we switch off the advert, we look around ourselves, we communicate with another human being face to face. These are the powers that we have. And perhaps the most important power of all, the one that's safe to last, we have the power to love. We have the power to love, beginning with ourselves. We have the power to love and appreciate ourselves. We have the power to love and appreciate others. And we have the power to love and appreciate our environment, this extraordinary planet which we inhabit. These are the powers that we all have. Great love to you.